project changes every day. We're trying to find the best way to get in and out. Sometimes you go in and a half hour later you got to go out somewhere different.
So coming in the entrance from the east side of the building off the parking, you come into this area which is the table games area. The table games area is covered by what is effectively the arm of a guitar, featured into an overall ceiling feature that kind of provides the centerpiece for the casino, and it runs the entire length of the casino and out towards the front porte-cochere. So it kind of creates that sense of arrival for you as you're coming into the building. Centerpiece being the table games with slot machines around. You've got a feature bar on the left-hand side here, and then we've got Anthem, which is our main entertainment venue, on the right-hand side. So there's always something to do when you're kind of sitting in the middle of the casino. You can look to one side and there's a feature bar, the other side's our entertainment venue, and straight ahead are the restaurants that are in the Battery building. From this spot, you're going to be on the casino floor, but now you can see the connection into the Battery building. So where you see the brick in the background, that's the eastern side of the Battery building, and that's where you're going to see our restaurant venues start to come into play. So you've got our World Tour Buffet on the left-hand side, and Main and Abbey, which is our fine dining restaurant, on the right-hand side. But you can really start to see a little bit of the connection of the two buildings. This little notch that hasn't yet been framed out is going to be the Hard Rock store. Obviously, everybody's going to want to get their Hard Rock t-shirt. And this is where our main valet is going to be as well, so easy, convenient drop-off. All the parking across 3rd Street. There's going to be a crosswalk to this entrance. So it'd be a nice, convenient access point for those who want to come and just enjoy the amenities. Or the hotel, frankly, as well. Fuel, which is our quick serve outlet, so quick grab and go, bites to eat. Could be anything from burgers to sandwiches, breakfast, coffee, drinks. But it's really going to be that way to grab a quick bite to eat while you're on the casino floor and just want to get back to the games. So this is where a little bit of the future meets the past, with the new Hard Rock or the Hard Rock Casino meeting the Battery building and the amenities that are going to be in the Battery building. This is the hallway down to the hotel, and then you're going to have the buffet and Main and Abbey, which are the two main dining options. This area is where the hostess stand for the buffet is going to be. So the main entrance coming in this way, and then winding in through where you see the columns. The columns are all going to be painted out white in here to create a little bit of a contrast, because the columns in Main and Abbey are going to be the exposed wood. So we wanted to kind of create a fun balance between the two. But the buffet is going to seat over 200. I don't know the exact number, 200 and change. Obviously, World Tour Buffet, foods from around the world. It'll be a good variety, changed up through the course of the week. So the booths are going to surround kind of a general seating area. They're framed out. There's going to be two sets of booths in each one of the framed areas. There is a little bit of new brick touching in here. I forgot about that. So along this wall and along some of the booths, got little peekaboo spots where you can see through to the hallway to the hotel. Let people, as they're walking down the hall, kind of see a little bit of what's going on in the buffet. When we took the pavers out of the front of the building just to kind of clear the space, some of the brick, it has the original Sioux City brick logo on it. Okay. So we're trying to figure out a prominent place to display those on the property. So this is where Main and Abbey is going to be. We got booth seating along the wall. The entrance and hostess will be back in that corner. Walking into the venue, really wanted to make sure it was energized with a great lively feel. So the bar is kind of a centerpiece of the back of the venue. You look back through the bar and you see an open display kitchen. So you'll see the meals being prepared, cooked, and then placed up for delivery. And then the patio is going to be right out through this wall. We haven't punched through yet, but this will be a nice walk through to the patio, and then you can have indoor-outdoor dining. The doors can open up. When the weather's great, just kind of let people enjoy the inside-outside and create a much bigger venue. This is our private dining room. It's actually going to be public space, but then sometimes used as a private dining area. But this is actually the base of the clock tower. So it used to go all the way up to the top of the clock tower. We've put a ceiling in here because we've got an opportunity at the levels as you go up to create some cool suites eventually. But this is going to be a great intimate venue or area to eat. Or to have a private party, but it'll connect to the room when it's just public dining as well. So this is the hallway from the hotel down to the casino, past the buffet. Obviously, you can come in, check into the hotel. You don't have to go through the casino. Got a nice, convenient entrance, but then once you want to get into the casino, you just come down this hallway and you're right into action. This is the area that used to be where the trains would come through, load and unload for the battery building. So we felt like using this to really be kind of your sense of arrival for the hotel experience was a fitting use. So right now there's a temporary wall in place to enclose the space. And what it's ultimately going to end up being is there's going to be a glass entrance here, effectively a 30-foot glass atrium entrance with the archway for the tunnel where the train used to come through. Just picture a glass wall, Hard Rock logo. So at the right time the glass wall goes up, we bring the temporary wall down and kind of unveil that hotel entrance. This is the registration area that you see the wall being put in for right now. Going to have some fun twists to the registration experience, but we'll save that for a little bit later. Or from the backyard area off 4th Street, Water Street. And it'll have a glass atrium feel as well.
What the back says?
Yeah, so you're just walking through the back house area right now. So we just walk through the warehouse. There's going to be human resources, facilities, the slot department, and the employee dining room. So team members come here, take a break, get a meal, get back to work. This would be a standard room. You can see some of the tiles going into the bathroom right now. Great example how you can see the brick from the battery building, the old arch windows. We've replaced the glass to get obviously the new windows in, but it's another one of the suites, a little bit more work going on in here, so it's harder to walk around, but again, living area, a wet bar, bedroom behind that, bathroom behind the bedroom. This area is ultimately going to be a suite, but right now we've got to get the structure in place to hold the guitar on top of the building. So this is kind of where the structure is coming through for the guitar, and then we'll finish it off and it'll be a suite. This is the bathroom, sink, tub, shower. On the 3rd floor here, the columns, it's a little less finished, but the columns are much bigger, so you can get a much more pronounced, feel of the wood in the battery. Definitely will have a little bit more character on this floor, just because of the size of these things. So you can see the columns are bigger. This room's great because you've got two brick walls. The inconsistency shows less here because of the size of these. Those are the panels that the flooring's being built out of. So we have an access flooring that allows for the conditioning to be where the air cycles through the building and pulls the smoke out of the top of the building. But it also allows for all the wiring for the slot machines and any other of the support systems to go underneath the floor. So that way when we want to move slot machines around, we can easily just pull up these panels, access the services and move the services as well. A lot of the traditional casinos have poured concrete floor with ductwork through the floor, which somewhat limits your ability to move things around or be flexible. And it also requires you to use the older systems that have the air handling both in and out of the roof. So this is actually just newer technology that allows us to accommodate a number of different purposes.